Wow, we were just commenting that, holy cow, this is the 20th time we've done this, which is kind of cool in one respect, but kind of scary in another. The first Digie Awards had 8 people sitting around. Even the people who were getting the awards didn't show up. But over 20 years, it's become a point in time where we can relax for 30 seconds, 30 minutes, and acknowledge the people that sometimes don't get acknowledged. Actually, more and more they are, but in the early days, the technology people were sort of the ones who got handed the lists, and we wanted to make sure they knew that the community thought they were important. But I will tell you, year in and year out, over the last 5 years, everybody's starting to notice and recognize the hard work that everybody is doing as it relates to technology. So, the 20th time we're doing this, the digital impact, Digie stands for digital impact, and we've got 4 categories. First, we start on the Realcomm side, best use of automation for commercial or real estate companies. Then we look at smart buildings, and that we break that down, office, retail, mixed use, and so on. Then we do best technology, the innovation coming out of the floor. And then last but not least, we do digital impact, and that's a person. They can have worked for multiple companies. If you were in the general session this morning, you saw the lifetime achievement. That's going to be now added on here forward. We gave 20 out for the last 20 years, but from this point forward in 2019, that will be the highest level award because that's somebody who's got 20 years plus, has risked, has done all the things that somebody on the digital impact may have done, but it's the 20 years that differentiate. So people can actually get digital impact awards, 3-4 years in the industry if they're really coming and hitting it hard. So what I would first like to do is bring up our first sponsor. Joe, come on up. This is fun. I mean, everybody's so busy. You're talking to 1 million people, and I know Joe from last year. But you sometimes forget after your 400th conversation. So we just got a moment to catch up, and he's going to be modest. But I got to tell you, he reiterated, told me his story again, and I had to stop and go, "That's crazy." So Joe, CEO, founder, right?
Correct.
How old?
24.
24 years old. Okay, and if you think about it. Most of us were still drinking at the bars in college at 24. Most recently was nominated for Forbes 30 Under 30 and Inc. Magazine 30 Under 30. I am just so encouraged to see this kind of youth coming into our world as some of the batons are starting to get handed off to have this kind of energy. At 24 years old, 32 million raised.
Yep.
Basically owns New York City from a modern infrastructure standpoint, so fiber optics throughout the building, right? And I said, what are you going to be doing by the time you're 35? And he said, retired. So great to have you as a sponsor. And maybe if you could take a couple minutes and give us a little background and give everybody a background on the company. But, despite what the company does, I'm incredibly impressed by you. And I think you could be one of those exceptions that gets a digital impact award at a young age. So hopefully we'll see you in a couple years doing that. So let's hear
awesome. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, it's our second year sponsoring the Digie Awards and our second year at Realcomm. I think on behalf of everyone at Pilot, we would all agree this is the most impactful show we go to really get in front of the most innovative leaders in real estate technology and automation. I think as we scaled to 100 million square feet in connected real estate this year, we realized that some of the most meaningful relationships we've built in this space have been here at Realcomm. So if you're thinking about bringing modern connectivity to your buildings as a landlord, as a broker, or even as an automation services provider, we'd love to chat. And I think our biggest accomplishment is that we have all the drink tickets. So if you're thirsty, you want a drink, come find us, and I'll turn it back over to Jim. Thank you.
Superstar.
Thank you.
Thank you. Boy, that's just encouraging. Like I said, when you see that kind of brilliance, hard work, think about it. 24 years old to have already raised $32 million in impacting Manhattan. That's incredible. That's the kind of sponsors we love. Our second sponsor, Real Foundations. Come on up. So this relationship is not just a couple years old. This is a 15 to 20-year relations. Real Foundations, one of the most respected, notable consultancies in the real estate industry. You guys started how many years ago?
2000.
Two-
18 years ago.
So 18 years ago. Some of the most respected consultants in the industry, pretty good chance that if you look out there, you could throw a dart and hit a client, right?
Absolutely.
Have impacted this industry in incredible ways, and so proud to have the other side of the equation, not a 2-year-old relationship, but almost a 20-year relationship, and you guys have been steadfast. So thank you very much for that, and why don't you tell everybody a little bit?
Cheers. I appreciate it. I don't appreciate following the 24-year-old wonder kid, but that's okay. I also have drink tickets, just FYI. So on behalf of Real Foundations, we are pleased to be here, privileged to be here and a part of this industry and a part of this conference, and truly appreciate your acknowledgement. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to start. Hello, everybody. I'm Howard Berger, and we're going to start with the presentation right now. We're going to start with the Realcomm Awards. And our first category for award is Best Use of Automation for Property and Facility Management. And this is given to a company that has been innovative in the incorporation of automation, technology, everything from back office to ERPs to data analytics in the operation of their organizations. So our nominees for Property and Facility Management, Charter Hall Group out of Australia, Morguard out of Canada, and Brookfield Properties. And our winner is Morguard. So, well, I think we'll do this. There you go, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Let's take a picture. Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, in our next category, Best Use of Automation, Commercial Services, and this is where we award to the service firms that provide commercial real estate services to real estate organizations. And our nominees are JLL, Newmark, Knight Frank, and CBRE. And our winner is CBRE. Now, who'll accept the Sean. So they're coming. We go.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just take a picture.
All right.
CBRE. And our next category, Best Use of Automation, Commercial Real Estate. And our nominees are Boxer Property, Brookfield Properties, and Inland Real Estate Group. And our winner is Inland Real Estate Group. And I know where they got the inland guys here. I'll stand in the center. Congratulations. Thank you. So we give a second award in the commercial real estate category. And for this, our nominations are Quadreal, Washington REIT, and Prologis. And our winner is Quadreal. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
We get the whole crew. So can we get everybody?
Thank you.
Okay, next category. Best use of automation, retail real estate. And our nominees are Regency Centers, GGP, and Kimco Realty. And the winner is GGP. Anyone here? GGP here now? Okay, well, we'll hold the award for GGP. So we're also giving a second award in retail, and our nominees are Link REIT, Woolbright Development, and Brixmore. And our winner is Link REIT. Looking for Damien. Damien Wu, are you here? Here. Congratulations. You're welcome. Let's take a picture. Next category, best use of automation, corporate real estate. And our nominees are JP Morgan Asset Management, Capital One, and Salesforce. And our winner is Capital One. Anyone here? I don't know if Capital One's here today, but we'll get them their award. So our next category, best use of automation, investment management. And our nominees are Invesco, CBRE Global Investors, and BNY Mellon Real Estate Fund Services. And the winner is BNY Mellon. And I know we get the BNY Mellon guys there. Oh, you're very welcome.
Sanjay speaks well, so.
Great, guys.
Thanks very much.
Good job.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, next category. Best use of automation, and this is for architectural firms that are incorporating innovative technologies in the design process. Architectural firms or architectural service firms. And our nominees are SGA Architecture, Gensler, and Evolve Lab. And the winner is Evolve Lab. I don't think they're here today, so we'll get them their award. That's it. Next category, Best Tech Innovation. This is where we give an award for a technology. And we're going to give two of these. And our first nominees are Juniper Square, Yardi Co-working Module, and GeoCV. And our winner is GeoCV. Anton or Jonathan? I know those guys are. There we go.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You get to get your award. Okay, let's get a picture. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, and our second award for Best Tech Commercial Corporate, our nominees are Okapi, Honest Buildings, and Open Box Real Estate Automation Engine. And our winner is Honest Buildings. There's Digger Eggs. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, let's do a picture. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn it back over to Jim for the Digital Impact Awards.
All right, so we figured that in order to celebrate our 20th, we took some time and looked back to see the kind of folks that we actually gave this award to over the last, I think it was, we didn't go all the way back to 99, or we couldn't find it, but going all the way back to 2003. And if you look at some of these names, Jeff Finn, I don't know if you're out there, but you got it in 2-3. Mark Rose, who was the Chief Innovation Officer at JLL. Scott Morey, Anna Yardy, boy, those were bad choices, right? Two of those guys got awards, so they stuck it out, right? Chris Lees out of London, Judy Poole, she was on the commercial brokerage side. Jim Whalen, David Stanford, Real Foundations was just up here. Jim Whalen is a staple in this industry. Joel Manfredo was with the Irvine Company. Whit Payton was with CBRE. Mark Kingston is in the room someplace. Tommy Russo out of Washington. Glenn Murray, probably running around. Brad Setzer out of Yardy for all the work he was doing. Wayne Pryor got an award today, Lifetime Achievement. Steve Spooner out of London, another very innovative person. Steve Massaros, Liberty Property Trust, one of the first CIOs to actually move to Chief Innovation Officer. He is now planning corporate or strategy for them using technology as a backdrop. Dave Schott, Simon. Don Goldstein got an award this morning, Lifetime Achievement. There's Don. That was in 2012. Thomas, same thing. Joe Rich. Holy cow, it's like everybody from this morning. Where's Joe? I saw a face. There's Joe. Craig Kuyai from Cushman. J.P. Jones, Macerich, Brad Sill. Robert Enton, Stuart Apley. Two more very familiar names in the room. Mark Brown, Ed Lubinecki, Sandy Jackalo, and Jesse. I mean, if you look at those names going back all that time and the fact that they're still here, still working hard, I think we did a pretty good job. History will say we did a pretty good job choosing these digital impact. This is my favorite. Not that the other ones are any less important, but this is at the person level, the human, multiple companies, multiple projects, but just usually got kicked down, stood back up. And that says, this is not an easy industry. That tenacity is not to be taken for granted. So let's get on to 2018 and see who we've got. All right, first Digital Impact Award for, and actually let me remind everybody, we changed the name of this award a couple years back due to the terrible circumstance of losing one of our beloved partners, Julie. For those of you who've been around with us for a while, you know her. A surprise, terrible. It basically took the wind out of our organization for 6 months, and actually it's still having an impact. So we wanted to let her name live on, and we changed the award to reflect all the great work she did for 18 years with us. Her family is sitting right there. So the award means a lot. So the nominees for 2018, Chris Saw, Clint Osteen, and Julie Sokol. Any one of these can win, and nobody would say, "What were you thinking?" And the winner is Julie Sokol from the Irvine Company. Julie, I don't know if you're here. I haven't seen you yet. Your name will now be added to a list of very notable and deserving people. Okay, let's go to the second one. Second, we give 6, or we choose 6 nominees to give out 2 awards. Art McCann, second nominee, Phil Clokas, and third, Chuck Niswanger, and the winner is Phil Clokas from GSA PBS. If you ever work for the federal government, you know why Phil got this award. Okay. This man is a trooper, and whenever I describe him to people, I say, I always think of government, federal government, as clunky and bureaucratic. Let me tell you, these are entrepreneurial, fast-moving, hard-charging people that I am proud you are managing our real estate.
Thank you very much, Jim.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Oh, picture?
Stand on the X.
On the X's, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, now we're going to move to IBCon, the smart building side of the equation, and we're going to have Lisa come up and do those.
What's that? Oh, the launch pad is that? Oh, you do the launch
Oh,
pad.
launch pad. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We have a new addition this year. We're changing it up a little bit. For those of you who were not in the room about 30, 40 minutes ago, we had a session, our launch pad. Think of Shark Tank. And we had, I think, 15 companies, 3 minutes each, 14, 3 minutes each, 4 minutes each. Fast pitches. We had just an incredible lineup of Capital Source judging these. And we're giving out 2 awards, another new award category for us. And we're going to give out 2, one that was nominated by the judges who were sitting in the first row. And then the second one is the audience got to vote, live poll. So we're going to see who they thought, the Capitol thought, and the audience thought gave the best presentations and really are an indicative of an up-and-coming company. So the Launchpad Showcase Audience Favorite. These were the poll results. I'll name the companies. Go back if you could, one. Just take a look at those companies that were in the room. Acid Drone, Aware, Connected Edge, Envoy, Facilio, GeoCV, Growth Maps, LeaseLock, Okapi, Sentient Buildings, Smart Spaces, Sprio, Thing Technologies, and Zen Compute. These are companies that are new to our industry, innovative, crazy, great ideas. And the winner from the audience perspective is Aware. Guys, come on up. Now, your award is not engraved, but we'll prove to you we have an award. It's blank, because we did not know who was going to win. Okay. So you're going to have to give this back so we can get it engraved for you. Let's get a picture. Let's give a round of applause for a new young startup in our industry. All right, the second one, as I mentioned, is going to be by the capital, venture capital sources. I named the companies, I won't repeat that. And from the judge's perspective, the winner is LeaseLock. There you go.
Thank you.
Take a picture.
Sure.
Yeah, the judges stuff. Yeah. Thank you very much.
you.
Congratulations. Another round of applause. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, I gotta get the award. You gotta get that.
Yes. And now we'll do the Digie Awards for IBCon. The first award that we'll be giving out, Most Intelligent Office Building. And the nominees are 151 North Franklin, 100 Adelaide Street West, 100 Mount Street. And the winner is 100 Mount Street. Anyone from 100 Mount Street? Okay, we will get that to them. And our second category for the IBCon Award, Most Intelligent Office Portfolio. And the nominees for this category, Oxford Properties, Dexus, and Mervac. And our winner is Oxford Properties. Anyone from Oxford? Okay. Is he coming? All right. David. Come. You gotta have a picture. Oh, let's move over this way. And one step forward. Step forward. Thank you. And our next category. Most Intelligent Corporate Headquarters. And our nominees for this category, NVIDIA, NCR, Aruba. And our winner, NCR. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you get over here. There.
Great, thank you.
And our next category, Most Intelligent Retail. And our nominees, Vicinity Centers, GGP, and Cadillac Fairview. And our winner in the category of Most Intelligent Retail, Vicinity Centers. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
There you go, mate. You can hold that.
Oh, that one?
Oh, I get in the middle. Okay.
You can be in the middle. Absolutely. You'll have to shimmy across.
A little bit. Great.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you.
And our next category is Most Intelligent Specialty. And our nominees, Tower Jazz, City Hub Amsterdam, Aloft Cupertino. And our winner in Most Intelligent Specialty is Tower Jazz. Anyone from Tower Jazz? No? Okay. And our next IBCon Digie Award category is Most Intelligent Multifamily and Residential. And our nominees in this category, Solux Alpha, 10 York, Marcus Garvey Village. And our winner, 10 York. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Congratulations. All right, let's get a picture. Sure. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, on to our next category, Most Intelligent Mixed-Use Project. Our first nominee is Neom, Hudson Yards, Pena Station Next. And our winner in this category, Hudson Yards. Do you have anyone from Hudson Yards? Okay, all right. Moving on to the next category, Most Intelligent Corporate Campus. And our nominees in this category, Qualcomm, Google, Microsoft. And the winner is Google. Anyone from Google? They're back there at the bar. Okay, the next category, Most Intelligent College Campus. And our nominees are Penn State, University of Iowa, and University of British Columbia. And our winner, Penn State. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We gotta stand by the.
Yeah, buddy, yes.
Thank you.
All right, our next category is Most Intelligent City-State, and our nominees, Toronto, Las Vegas, and Seoul. And our winner, Seoul. No? Okay. Our next category, Best Tech Innovation for Intelligent Buildings. And our nominees in this category are Equium, Sunwave Crossfire, Smart One Community Platform. And the winner, Smart One Community Platform. Congratulations. I guess you did.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we'll do this again.
Thank you. Oh.
Yes. And our next category, the second winner for this category, Best Tech Innovation, Intelligent Buildings. The nominees, Aviva, Microsoft Azure IoT Edge, Cohesion IB. And our winner in this category, Microsoft Azure IoT Edge. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I'll bring back up Jim Young for the digital impact for IBCon.
All right, so again, this is on the smart building side. Let's take a look back at who won this on the smart building side. And we actually, IBCon wasn't in place, but we did have the smart building discussion inside of Realcomm. So some of these you may say, I'm not so sure. Like Bill Millichap, I might argue he would be more on the Realcomm side, the president and founder of Marcus and Millichap. Tom Gimple, GMAC, he was automating the mortgage business like we've never seen. He was truly an early adopter. Dave Clute, I don't know if you're around. Dave Clute won an award this morning. He's one of the hardest working guys I've ever met in the smart building arena. John Gilbert, John I'm sure is here, got an award this morning. Mike Joroff from MIT, Digital Cities work in Seoul, South Korea, influenced a lot of smart city initiatives throughout Asia. Volker Harkov, Carnegie Mellon, looking at new designs for floor systems and lighting systems going all the way back to 2005. Harry, where are you? Harry Gunasingham, he was just sitting right there. He won an award this morning. We met Harry in Singapore and he showed us Capitol Towers. Never seen a building like that in my life. Matt Spathis out of San Diego took One America Tower and converted it to the smartest building in the U.S. at that time. Kurt Padovano, Paul Quinn, Paul Ehrlich, Mark Golan won an award this morning. Bernie Devine now works for Yardi. Bernie was the guy who was dragging fiber through the water to get to the Palm Islands in the world in Dubai. That was one of his jobs. Bill Hutchinson, Toronto, way back when was redefining Toronto, very close to where Google's building its new neighborhood. Daryl Benson, now with Intelligent Buildings, at the time was with Panduit. Larry Melton, GSA, he was the guy who walked in here 6-7 years ago. I don't even know if Phil worked with him at the time, but said, what is a facility guy doing here? Went back to Washington, stopped procurement, took him a year, and now GSA has got one of the most intelligent portfolios out there. Rob Murchison, Tom Shercliffe, I think I saw some faces. Are they okay? They certainly deserve to be on the list. Jim Sinopoli, I don't know if Jim is here, but every time you talk to somebody doing really deep, thoughtful work, Jim's name comes up. Paul Oswell, Paul, raise your hand. There's Paul was a winner. Daryl Smith, I don't know if Daryl's still here tonight, but Daryl won an award. Rick Hubrick, Cisco, carried the torch in Canada for Cisco for the smart buildings, as well as globally. John Petsy won an award this morning. Brian Descurtis, I saw Brian running around. was with Lutron, pushing the Shanghai Tower and all of major deals relentlessly on behalf of Lutron, and has now got his own company. Ted Malucci, you just saw win an award, a couple awards this evening as well as this morning. Scott Cochran, pushing the integrators to his distribution channel with Cochran Engineering. Pete Scarpelli is here, another great winner. And then last year, Eric Stromquist, Ken Smyers, and Maureen Ehrenberg, who also won this morning. So with the exception of a couple of the early ones, nobody's name 15 years later would be taken off that list. So that's pretty cool. Withstand the test of time. All right, so for 2018, the IBCon Julie Devine Digital Impact Award, nominees are Brian Turner, Leroy Walden, and Paul Maximuk. And the winner is Brian Turner. Brian, are you here? There you are. Well deserved. Got to get a picture?
Thank you, yeah.
All right, another great name to add to that list. So our final award of the evening, the second IBCon Julie Devine Digital Impact Award, the nominees are Charles Mata, Lachlan McQuarrie, and Ted Hauk. And the winner is Lachlan McQuarrie. Lach, are you in? Hopefully you're here. This is one of those guys in Canada. Oh, I see Lach. No? If you know what's going on in Toronto and Oxford and the amount of work and the relentless, tireless pursuit of this at scale, Lach is on it. So when we see him, we'll give him that award. So with that, we conclude our 2018 Digie Awards. Thank you so much for being here, acknowledging your peers. Hopefully your name's on this list next year. And we've got a great evening, next couple hours to hang out. And then tomorrow, we start bright and early with the Best Practice Showcase. So enjoy, network. I think there's probably going to be a few parties tonight, so hopefully you're going to participate in those. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.